What is going on, you XCOM freaks? Johnny5 Alive here. Today we are going to be reviewing and giving our thoughts and opinions on the XCOM2 Alien Hunters pack. I give my games a score out of 10. Now I score my games on a value versus objective system. So what is the value? What was the objective? And we come up with our score based off of that. So stay tuned and we'll dive right into it. Alright, so let's talk about this XCOM2 Alien Hunters pack. This one actually caught me off guard. I haven't been checking up on my XCOM news. It's kind of interesting that it popped up. I was surprised by this. I was, hoping for something different out of the Firaxis expansion pack series for the XCOM2 game. So far it's been very underwhelming. If you look at the enemy within, the expansion pack for XCOM1 was amazing. It literally doubled your replayability. It was absolutely amazing. Firaxis should be living up to what they've done in the past, and so far they're kind of creating what would be considered like subpar mods. Really, these are what modders are doing. Now, I first thought this was a cosmetic only mod, so let's read about this content. Transform the soldiers of XCOM into an elite alien hunting squad with impressive new weapons and armor to face off against new alien rulers that will pursue your squad across an entire campaign. An entire campaign. Additionally, cosmetic upgrades to soldiers and the Avenger are included, as well as the new epic mission where Central Officer Bradford leads a squad through the guidance of an old friend. So it looks like we get to actually play with the Bradford, the commander guy. So that's kind of interesting. But for something so epic like that, they really should have gone all out. And I'm really hoping for that mech expansion. I want the Enemy Unknown expansion. This is not what I was hoping for, and the price, I was wondering, because the Anarchy was like what, $6.99, $5.99 Canadian. This is $11 Canadian. So I'm wondering, what do we get with this? And that's it right there. So for $10, the story can't be that great, right? I want to show you this. We hop into the game. So I launched up the game and this is what I saw. Alien Hunters, enable Alien Hunters gameplay. Alien Hunters adds a challenging new enemies to missions along with powerful new weapons, armor, and items for XCOM. Do you want to enable the Alien Hunters gameplay content for this campaign? New soldier customizations options are automatically enabled. The full narrative context for the Alien Hunters gameplay content, including an exciting new story mission, not plural, can be experienced by starting a new campaign. There's three things that have got me tied up here. It got me thinking, what the heck's going on here? So first of all, you can enable the content to your current game, which I guess adds the aliens, or you can not enable it and you'll get the customization options, or you can restart the game and get one new story mission plus the aliens. So those are three really crappy choices for what you're paying here. It really is. So for me, coming into my game, I'm thinking, do I want to enable these new aliens? I'm faced with these three options here, going, what do I do? Luckily, the internet was able to provide me with some help, because my ultimate decision is to cancel and just take the customization options. Let me show you. Reviews for this are mixed. 46% is negative. It's just outstanding. I'm going to read one real quick. I'm really on the fence with this one. I think I lean more towards not recommended, though some of the content is fun. Pros: new narrative mission is amazing. Reminds me of Enemy Unknown tutorial mission where you have a sense of horror, tension. This was really well done. Some of the new weapons and armor abilities are really great. The new enemy designs are good, and the fact that they can just show up and stalk you throughout the campaigns brings a sense of fear and unknown surprise that puts you on the edge. Okay, cons: I didn't really like the previous DLC Anarchy's Children due to the wacky customization, and he's basically saying that this adds more wacky customization. The 4 new weapons are interesting, but some of them feel out of place, like Fable 2 axes. The new armors are cool, but you essentially wear enemy's skin and it looks out of place. The 3 new ruler enemies turn phase. While I relish in the challenge of this, I always play Iron Man. They are really just unfair. They take an action after every action you take. This includes moves, but excludes free action abilities. So basically, if you reload, they're going to hit you. If you move, they're going to hit you. The Viper ruler is set at a reasonable difficulty for this, but the 2 have decimated my campaigns. So he's basically saying there's new enemies that absolutely just cause an imbalance. This wasn't for me. And everyone goes to say on, like, those imbalanced aliens. Who the hell thought of introducing super speed aliens as a good idea? Please balance the bosses and the new toys without ignoring your great game balance that we saw in the base game. Alien Hunters is not a must-have addition to XCOM 2. And then he basically says the alien ruler just demolishes you. Poorly thought-out gameplay. Atrocious visual design. It increases the difficulty, but not on an intelligent way. Every turn? Why? Oh, Joy Ruler, now I have half my team getting mauled. So basically they're saying this will imbalance and break the base game that you love. And I love XCOM. I'm not about to hit the break my game button by enable pack, and I'm not going to restart the game now even if that one mission is cool. It's not a series of missions like Enemy Unknown was. So I'm exhausted from that rant. I'm going to trust everybody's opinions, and I don't want to ruin my current game save. However, they did give us customization. So I'm going to trust the community on this one and see that the new aliens are reskinned versions of the old ones with super duper powers. Let's just really look at the customization. They said you get some new stuff in the headquarters. The only thing that I noticed that was new is this. This is it. You get trophies. I've killed 19 of these, 18 of these, 3 turrets, and all their heads are on the wall, and it says how many of each I've killed. It's a nice addition, I guess, but it would have been nice to have more information, like click them and it tells you about the mob. They should add like a dossier or something. This is just kind of like a screenshot. It doesn't feel good at all. If we go over to engineering, we can buy new items. So there's the armors. There's supposed to be a Icarus armor set, and I don't know how you unlock it. So you can buy the Rage armor and the Serpent armor, and now you equip it as a full bodysuit. Well, that's not the route that I want to go. So I grabbed the armor variety mod, which just enables all the armor in your game so that you can mix and match it any way you want. And that's the way I'm going to do it. I'm going to use it purely as cosmetic, and I have a bunch of presets to show you guys. Then you get the bolt caster, which is a ranger weapon. You get the, I guess, magnetic bolt caster. You got the axes. Oh, these are just improved versions. Anyways, and then you get a frost bomb. So you get a pistol for your sniper, you get a shotgun for your ranger, you get axes for your ranger, and you get a frost bomb for all your characters. So okay, you get some new stuff, and I don't have to enable the pack, so I can still take these new weapons into my current game. Let's grab a ranger here, go to his loadout, boom, axes. So this is what that guy was saying. He was saying that they look kind of like Fable axes or something, and the art style is a little bit weird because it's trying to be futuristic and alien, but then it's trying to go classic with this wood, and I feel like the whole thing should have been made out of like titanium or something. And then for weapons, we have the magnetic bolt caster. Again, it's made out of like old aged wood, and then it has all this titanium bolted to it. So I felt like this was kind of out of place and weird. I just feel like they could have done a better job at this. For your sniper, let's grab Billy the Kid. Again, this is almost like a steampunk gun, a shot that is guaranteed to hit. So it comes with a shadowfall skill. To me, I'm not too excited about these new weapons, especially the pistol, because I prefer using the rifle. Meh, whatever. So let's get into the armor. That's what everybody wants to see, right? So I'll show you guys the armor, but let's just go over all the customization options that are new first. So as you can see, we got this new crazy Dragon Ball Z hair. I thought that was actually pretty sweet. It's like floating up, like reverse gravity. I think that's really cool for psyops. I actually am impressed by this hair, and I really like it. But that's the only hair you get. As you can see here, boom, one hairstyle. So they cheaped out on that. There's a whole bunch of new face paint, which I can appreciate. So you have this Archon, which is kind of cool, but you don't get any matching armor for it, so you can't really do much with it. The Berserker, the Chrysalid, the Faceless, so the blobby, melty dude, which is kind of creepy. The Gatekeeper, which is kind of clownish looking. Then the Mutant, which the Mutant's actually kind of cool. It's like kind of zombie freak. My problem with this is it looks like it's painted on. I wish they actually provided you with a mutant face. That would have been way cooler. Then you have this Mazori stuff. I really like this stuff. This is cool. I like this stuff. So you get some cool face paints, I guess. Nothing crazy. And then they've added in scars. And this one I thought was really weird because it's the Joker scar. And it's almost like they're like, oh, we forgot to add that for the Anarchy pack. We gave you the Joker face, but we didn't give you the scar. They patched it in to this one. These scars are kind of weird because they're like fresh, but not fresh, because it's like it's bleeding, but it's dried. It's like it just happened this turn. So yeah, it's a little bit like fresh, which is kind of strange. It's like dried in some areas, but then has fresh blood still dripping out of it. And then it's stitched together, but still fresh. This one looks pretty cool, and but it still has this, like, it's bleeding up the side. I mean, he got stitched together last mission. Okay. This one's kind of neat. This one goes through the eyes, but he still has his eyes. It just doesn't really make much sense. And then this one probably was the most impressive. This is what I was saying, like, why didn't they do this with the mutant face paint? They used the normal map texture to create height and depth and lighting to create this burn effect. I would have appreciated it more if they did that with the mutant, but this one's probably the most impressive. In terms of these scars, I kind of wish they were healed scars, because the current scars, they're not the best. So whatevs. So you get some new scars. In terms of props, you get one. You get the mutant mask. That's it, and it just floats on his face like a suction cup. It's not strapped on, it's not bolted into the skin, that's it. So not much there. Upper face props, you get nothing. They did, however, add in some new patterns. 5 new patterns. So you got the alien structure, which is actually kind of nice looking. You got the Viper, which is similar to ones we've had before, but it's all right. You have the alien cell, which I kind of like. It's not bad. Then the mutant armor is funny because it actually doesn't work on the mutant armor that they give you. And it doesn't look like mutant armor. And then the snake, which is probably the most impressive one. It does look like snake skin. You get 5 new textures, which is pretty cool, and then you get them on your weapon patterns as well. I'll take it. More is more. Oh, I had to clip this in because I forgot. You do get some new helmets. There's 6 new helmets. So you get this Advent helmet, and you get this Stun Lancer helmet, Shield Bearer helmet, Trooper, Avatar. I like the color here. And then this one. Now, what's funny is I did a mod review of I think it was like episode 3 or something. It's called like Advent Armor, and it's in my mod series if you want to go check it out. But the modder gives you all these things, plus he gives you the matching armor. The only one that's missing is this. So it's almost as if Firaxis straight ripped these out of the guy's mod. They're like the exact same, and they didn't even provide you the armor. A modder put more effort into this than Firaxis has, which is pretty damn depressing if you ask me. However, I do like this new helmet, but you know what? Everything else here, I already had it. So thanks for nothing, Firaxis. And you didn't even provide me the armor, so pretty half-ass effort if you ask me. But this new helmet's kind of cool, I guess. Sure. So that's it. That's the only thing I missed. That's it. That's all you're getting, guys. You get like 1 face prop, some scars, some face paint, some new, patterns, and that's the gist of it. But we are getting 3 new armor sets. Let's take a look at those. So this is the Icarus set. This is with my default blue on it, which it's actually pretty nice. It's shiny. It kind of reminds me of like Robin or Batman or something, or Nightblade from the Batman series, except for the helmet, obviously. But I think you could do some pretty cool stuff with this. The problem that I have with it is it's a onesie, so you can't put your own legs on. You can't change your arms out. I'm sure a modder will come along and separate the 3 into pieces. The only thing you can change right now is the helmet, and this is the one that I couldn't figure out how to unlock. You start with the other 2 right off the bat. I'm assuming you have to beat that special mission by restarting the game just to get this, which doesn't seem all too worth it to me. So this is what the Icarus is supposed to look like, I guess. Like, I put the proper colors on it. Gave it the yellow lights or the orange lights, the red underneath part. So that's what it's supposed to look like. It's pretty cool. And then I just want to show you guys this, that you can put the armor pattern on the inside, which is okay. Cool. So this is the mutant outfit with my basic Channel 5 gaming colors on it. Basically took my guy, put the outfit, the mutant face on it, picked the new hair, picked the new mutant mask, and this is kind of how it looks. It's very muscly. Looks like the guy's skin has been ripped off. It looks pretty cool. It's not too shabby. So this is the mutant. This is kind of what it should look like. I couldn't really get a good pink skin. I could probably get a mod for that though. But this is what the mutant is supposed to look like with the green and the kind of skin color underneath. That's, I guess, the intended design. Looks pretty cool. Kind of creepy. This is the Viper outfit that you get. It's got my default like textures on it and colors. Kind of felt samurai-ish with this on the side, and the shoulders kind of feel awkward. They're bolted on and they're kind of small, and I mean, and the wrist guards kind of look awkward. I just feel like the whole thing feels half samurai influenced, but then alien. It just doesn't, I don't know. And then it's got the snake skin on the shoulder, which is kind of like the Advent. That's a thing. It's kind of cool, I guess, but eh. So this is the Viper kind of textured properly. I put the Viper actual pattern on, and then painted it kind of properly. So that's kind of like the intended design, I guess. I guess it might even be purple. So anyways, yeah, that's kind of like an intended Viper design. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the Viper, to be honest. I did want to show you guys what it looked like on the females. This is the Icarus. Now, one thing I noticed is her butt. It looks like a diaper butt. I don't know what's up with that. It's super flat, like granny looking. It's not clean. Some of the other armors do a better job of showing off her physique, but overall, like, the glowing parts look really sweet if you color them. I mean, it's okay. I think it almost looks better on the males, just fits them better. She's just got these pecs. I mean, it just looks like copy, and it just looks like resized from the males. It doesn't have like the female shape. She's got like male sized hips. She doesn't have a good figure. She's got like a guy's figure. It's really weird. So that's the Icarus on the females. This is the Mutant on the females. Again, this is straight copied from the males. Like the lats, the shape here, the junk area. She straight up has all the male features. It's just way too heavy on the male. Like, female bodybuilders don't even look like this. This is crazy. She's got no feminine features. They straight just resized the male model, like her calves, everything. It's insane. So I mean, it looks cool, but I wish it fit the female physique more. Like the pecs, those are dude pecs. Even a girl that gets ripped does not have a chest like that. It's a little bit lazy, in my opinion. And last but not least, you have the Viper on the female. Again, same problem. She's got dude hips. She's got no figure. It's not the prettiest, so it's kind of bleh. I wish Firaxis put more effort into this stuff. Modders will fix it though, so that's whatever. So ladies and gentlemen, that's pretty much what you're getting with this pack. Mods provide the same stuff, but better. There's so many mods that give you way more for free. The added content, as you can see, Steam is freaking out. People are saying it imbalances the game. It breaks the game. All right, it's time to talk about the final verdict for this game, the final score. So I base my games off a value versus objective system, and the value of this game is $11. What are you getting for that $11? You're getting one extra mission. You're getting some new reskinned aliens. You're getting a few customization features that only work situationally. You're essentially paying $10 for all the stuff I don't even want. And apparently Steam is freaking out. Everybody's freaking out. The content that you get just breaks your game, so it's not even worth playing. So is it worth $10, $11 as a customization pack? No. I like the hair. I don't really care for this armor and stuff. So it's an $11 one-piece hair pack, in my opinion. You're not getting a whole lot with this pack. The value is garbage. What's the objective? The objective is to create an expansive game, expand upon it. And if you look at what XCOM has done in the past with Enemy Unknown, for pretty much the same price in Enemy Unknown, you're getting a whole new game, and it's different the whole way through, from the beginning to the end. This adds an extra mission, a couple reskinned enemies. It's not, the objective has not been met. They said you get all this new stuff, you get new weapons, you get this, but it's all half-assed. So the value is garbage. The objective is not good. You broke your game. You didn't imbalance it. You didn't put any effort into this. Based off the value versus the objective, I have to score this. I think a 3 out of 10 is generous. That's my final score, is a 3 out of 10, because I can visually see some new stuff in my game. Yes, you gave me some stuff. Thanks. I don't even really want it. The content, I don't even want to play it. The $10 to me feels like a waste. I got it with the reinforcement pack. Firaxis, you gotta up your game. This reinforcement pack, all these DLCs, it's dog shit, and that's putting it lightly. I don't even know what to say. This is a 3 out of 10 because the features are there, it's working, but it's not worth my money and it's not worth my time. I do not recommend this. I'm not happy with it. It's not worth the value, and they did not hit their objective. Firaxis, you gotta up your game. Give me a $20, $30 expansion pack. And that's it. That's gonna do it for my final review on this. If you guys like, please smash that like button. If you want to be notified on more game reviews, please drop me a sub and make sure to comment. Thank you for watching. I'm Johnny5Alive, and I will see you guys in the next game review.